So I'm play Brad. I'm the step parent to Mark's kids. Mark plays Dusty. He's kind of the cliche alpha male who, someone who walks in a room and all the heads turn as to the guy that you wish you could be. And yet I'm willing to accept him back into our family to help kind of, to be the adult and allow him to co-parent with me, and all hell breaks loose. Yeah. But it was great to team up with Mark again. We kind of picked up right where we left off with the other guys, and had a lot of fun. It's a question of what's the difference between being a father and then being a dad, and I think being a dad is kind of taking the extra step to just be there, but to not be intimidated by the fact that you're really out of control and you're making it up as you go along, but to be safe with that. I mean, being a dad really helped in this role. I tried to, Mark would always tell our kid actors that reminded them that he was their real dad, and to be very mean to me because I'm the stepdad. So I felt hated and unwanted on the set a lot of times. So that helped. That helped my performance. You know what? I think people can't help but like this movie. It's so charming, and I mean, it's funny, but it's it sounds cliche to say, but it's really sweet, and it's I like that it's not cliche, and that yes, we're rivals and we're battling it out, but in the end, no one's really the bad guy, and we kind of for once stop acting like children and start acting like adults and figure out a solution that'll help the family. So it's funny, yet it has a message, and I think it's a good combination of the both. I would jump at the chance to do it again. I think the feeling's mutual. But as it goes, everyone starts working on their own projects again. So we'll figure out another thing.
Well, every day was a blast. Will is such a funny guy, and they really, they kind of encourage you to play around and try things, and you can risk looking ridiculous because you're in good hands with Will and his guys. So every day was just crazy. It's been fantastic. When you have a good movie, it's easy to come out and promote it and talk about it. And this movie is fantastic. I mean, it's something that both parents and kids can enjoy together. And that's not an easy thing to accomplish. I know normally when I go to movies with my kids, I'm pretty much falling asleep. I take advantage of that as a nice nap time or to catch up on the scores on my iPhone. But with this, parents and kids can really enjoy it together.
Would you like to work with Will again?
Not after that little episode. No, of course, he's so a blast to work with. It was like the first time around when we made a movie, there was no pressure to work together again. We both got busy schedules and we do our own thing, but when it came together and it made sense, it was a lot of fun. Well, yes, I play Dusty, who is, he's a bit of a loose cannon. He's out there running around trying to save the world. When he realizes that his wife is now remarried and now there's a stepdad in the house, somebody else is basically filling his shoes. He wants to go and win the kids back over. And the other half of the question was? Sorry.
Just what it means to be a real dad.
Being involved, being there, being a good listener, understanding, but also, disciplined and firm and all those things.
I mean, the film's got some crazy moments in it. Were there any in particular that you had a lot of fun filming? Particularly the basketball sequence must have been a real treat.
Basketball sequence was fun. It was all fun. I mean, except for dancing, and I knew the daddy-daughter dance at the end was going to be fantastic, but I don't like the idea of dancing, especially in front of a crew and loads of other people. It's just not, unless I'm like out with my wife and we're like, I've had a couple of drinks, I don't want to dance. Not at 8 o'clock in the morning in front of a bunch of people. So.
Obviously, you're working with Will again. What makes him such a special talent? Why do you think he is so great?
Well, obviously because he's so funny, but his humor comes from a nice place. Most comedians are dark, and Will is just a sweet guy who really enjoys making people laugh, and he's very good at what he does. So.
Have you got a message to fans before you leave us?
Yes. God bless you guys. Happy holidays, and go enjoy Daddy's home with your family.